I'd like to think that everyone can find common ground on being against intolerance and being against bigotry. And that's kind of the thing where if you don't agree with someone on the other side of the political aisle, why not bring them into the discussion too? Ask them why they believe the things they do and how we can actually, maybe work toward a solution with them instead of against them. So. Extremism, okay, so I love my grandpa, I do. He voted for the opposite of who I did, and we'll sit there and have conversations, and it's hard for me to explain to him, but there are just people out there who don't want to understand. Extremism is the root of all problems, because, the second someone is radicalized, the second that they do become extreme in their views, they're unable to see why it's problematic, or they're more willing to hurt people. So, particular to social media, we hide behind that wall. We don't have to say these hurtful things to people's faces. We can just type it out, send it over a tweet, send it over Facebook. So the second we can end extremism over social media, we're forcing people to have empathy for one another. We're forcing people to have that humanity, that element of compassion that would hopefully, allow us to start solving these problems. The name of our club is Yotes Against Hate. Pretty straightforward, as we like to abbreviate it as. Our overall goal is to have a bigger discussion on racism, intolerance, bigotry, hatred, and things that we can do as an organization to kind of widen this discussion, to bring people in and say this is why we need to talk about it and this is what we can do. We want to change the chat against extremism by promoting that element, again, of humanity, that compassion and that empathy for other kinds of people, especially people who are not like you. And when you can have a conversation with someone who you do not agree with about anything, but you can still respect them and understand their point of view and have that empathy, then the world will become a better place. It won't be hard, we just have to care. And so we need to change the chat to create that empathy again.